think we're good. Yeah, clearly I need to break down those boxes. I also have this next to me, which is my old computer chair. You can see the new one in the background. This one. So you might be wondering why I've replaced this one. And it's subtle. It's tough to tell, but you can really tell a lot more when you're sitting on it. It leans to one side. Yeah, the entire like mechanism broke and would need to be welded to fix, and that isn't happening. So I need to throw that out. But you know, that takes effort. Like breaking down all those boxes takes effort that I haven't done. But you know what I am willing to do? Eat candy. One thing I've been thinking about doing recently is just getting a bunch of candy that I used to eat as a kid that I haven't had for years, like that I can't remember the last time I had, and just try it and see if I still like it. I mean, most of them, it's just candy, so it's like it's gonna be good. Like most of them are fine. Most of them, it's not even like I haven't had them since I was a kid. I've had them like maybe 5 years ago, but you know, this is really just an excuse to eat candy. Let's be honest. I don't eat candy that much anymore because I'm old now, and I actually get sick from eating a lot of candy. Like all the things parents would be like, oh, you eat that much candy, you're gonna get sick. And then it's like, you just eat, I would always just eat candy and never get sick. And now I eat like one candy bar and I'm like, okay, I shouldn't have done that. That was a bad decision. My stomach is yelling at me right now. First, we're going to start with just sort of the basic candy, or not really basic, but candy that still like is a big thing, still exists, right? Really. And the only reason I haven't eaten it is because I just haven't bought it. So first things first, we got these Sweet Tarts. What the fuck are they called? Sweet Tarts Chewy Extreme Sour. Now, you might be, that whole exchange, you might be confused. Hey, aren't these supposed to be candies you ate when you were a kid? And why would you forget the name if you ate it when you were a kid? And you're right, except if you're an old fuck like me, you'll remember that these were never just Sweet Tarts Extreme Sour before. These were Shock Tarts, and then they changed to Shockers for reasons, but they were Shock Tarts for the most part. And it's one of those where I didn't even know they still made them because they rebranded them to just Sour Sweet Tarts. I mean, technically that's kind of what they were anyway, but you know, it's confusing. So I'm just, all right, that's as open as I can get that. That just completely just split up. Okay, I need to stop moving the bag because it's just gonna keep falling, more just gonna keep falling out. So the thing I like about these is, other than most sour candy that try to use the sour powder, they did the same thing that like Warheads did, and it's just like a sour coating on them, which just, I feel like gets way more sour than just the sour powder ever does. Maybe. I see it. Now there is some sour there. I mean, I did try the orange. Maybe like blue raspberry or apple, like ones that are usually sour flavors, will be better. I mean, there's some sour there. These are incredibly disappointing. Like, they're good, don't get me wrong, but they're not as sour as I remember them. And I don't know whether that's because they changed with all the rebranding and everything and made them less sour, or I'm just remembering them wrong. Because again, it's been probably a good 5-10 years since I had these. And back then they were still called Shockers. They weren't Sweet Tarts Extreme Sour. So it's very possible that I'm just forgetting what they taste like. Yeah, there's some sour. It seems also more like they're not sour on the outside. The actual candy itself is sour, which I'm fine with. Because the other problem with a lot of sour candies is once you get rid of a lot of the all of the sour on the outside. It's just candy. Yeah, the outside is not sour. So I'm pretty sure they did change then, because I'm pretty sure before they were coated in sour, and then maybe the chewy candy was also sour, but like I have this one in my mouth, haven't bitten down on it, no sour whatsoever. Yeah, as soon as I bite down on it, that's where all the sour is. Again, these are, okay, that one seemed like it had more sour, okay. I mean, they were still really good. I think it is definitely my memory for the most part. I mean, yeah, they probably changed where the sour is, but I'm pretty sure I was remembering these just being way more sour. So either my sour tolerance has gone up as I got older, or my memory has gone down, or both. I mean, definitely the memory one, but maybe the sour tolerance as well. Oh, they're just falling out of the bag. I like completely just tore apart the bag accidentally, and where'd that one go? I heard it roll. No idea. No idea. It's lost to the abyss now. I'm gonna have to actually sit and eat these after the video, or else or wait, I have Ziploc bags. I could just use those. You know what? Like I said, the sour was a little disappointing. So I've got a solution. Warheads. These are also extreme sour, although these are actually extreme sour. Again, if I'm remembering correctly. It's been forever since I had Warheads too. Again, hasn't been like since, what is this? Why is this one not in a, also what the hell is this? So I have one not individually wrapped. There's only 6 wrapped ones. And out of the 5 flavors, I only got 2 different flavors. 4 of them are lemon. No green apple, no blue raspberry, no watermelon, unless this one's watermelon. That was watermelon. Okay. Those ones are... Those ones are more sour than I remember. The Sweet Tarts sour one did not prepare me for Warheads. I was okay. I think that proves my sour tolerance did not go up. Those just were not as sour as I remember them. But again, what I mentioned with sour candy before though, with those where it was like, it's kind of good that it has the sour in the candy, because then you don't just like suck on it and then the sour's gone and then you just have regular candy. That's exactly what happened with the Warhead. The Warhead is now not sour. Like all the sour hit quick and then went away, but it's gone now. I mean, it's good. There's just not much to say. What about the lemon? Is the lemon more sour? Well, it's more sour. Oh, my eyes are watering. My sour tolerance has definitely not gone up. If anything, it's absolutely gone down. I don't think I've ever had like my eyes watering this much. Just, like they're not watering a lot, but I don't really think I ever I can't talk, because I talk, it moves away from my cheek, hits my tongue, and then it's just the sour again. But I don't think I ever had my eyes watering from sour. So my sour tolerance has absolutely gone down. But now it's gone. Now it's gone, and I just have a lemon candy. How great. I didn't drink. My tongue is just like coated in sour. I can't get a drink. Everything's in the way. Okay. That one was a little bit of a shock. Whew. I think I'm good. I think my eyes have stopped watering. All right, what do we got next? All right. Keeping with these candies still exist, I just haven't had them in a while thing. Although these ones I've definitely had, it's definitely been a lot longer than those two. We got, what the fuck are those names? I don't remember who makes these. It said it on the Amazon listing, but I don't, Bazooka. Wait, Bazooka makes these? Anyway, it's Ring Pops, Push Pops, Baby Bottle Pops, and Juicy Drop Pops. Only one out of these that I never really ate as a kid because I think I had them once and was like, these are disgusting. It was the Juicy Drop Pops. I think I just didn't like the flavor of the whatever one I had. But Baby Bottle Pops, I have a memory. I don't know if it's a real memory or just my making shit up, but also showing how old I am. I remember going as a kid to Blockbuster and we'd rent games. Parents would usually rent a movie, and at the counter, like every grocery store, every like store that has candy, they have the candy at the counter because then it's like, you impulse buy, you know, that's how they get you. And I remember getting Baby Bottle Pops specifically from there. Like I probably got them from the regular store as well, but specifically from Blockbuster, I remember Baby Bottle Pops. The others are just a welcome surprise. I just looked online and saw one with all 4 of them, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. And also, for some reason, like, if you've ever shopped on Amazon and gotten, like, toilet paper or any, like, essential item, whatever, it'll ask you if you want to subscribe and have it just shipped to your house every month, 2 months, whatever. For some reason, this had that option. I could have gotten a shipment of Baby Bottle Pops and Juicy Drop Pops and stuff shipped to my house every month. I don't know why I would want that. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll eat these. I'll be like, oh my God, these are amazing. I forgot how good these are. And I'll understand why someone would want to subscribe to just lollipops, like different fun lollipop kind of things. Push Pop. There's a lot more wrapping on the Push Pop than I remember. I don't remember there being plastic wrap on the lollipop itself. Yeah, Push Pop. You never had these. It's a pop that you push. You just push on the bottom and then the lollipop comes out, and yeah, it tastes like strawberry. And apparently now they have clips, so I could just like clip. I would clip it to my pocket, but you wouldn't be able to see it. But I could clip it to my. Nope. Apparently I can't. Apparently I'm incapable. There we go. Now I just got a snack. It's just with me. I just bring it with me wherever I go. Just I want some strawberry. Oh, what's that? Got my Push Pop. Yum. Although I pushed it up too far. I remember that being a problem with these. If you push them up too far, it like forgets how to go down. Like I guess it gets caught or whatever. So then it's actually way better designed than they were when I was a kid. Because I remember that being a problem where you could like get it stuck and then you'd have to like physically push it down, but then you have to like either do it with your mouth or push on the wet lollipop, and that's not pleasant. Speaking of bringing a lollipop and wearing it around, we got Ring Pops too. Again, one of those things I feel like I didn't get these or the Push Pops as much as the Baby Bottle Pops, because the Baby Bottle Pops are just great. But I definitely do remember, how the fuck do I open this? I definitely do remember getting these as well from time to time. And I mean, it's basically the same thing. The Push Pop, Ring Pop, they're just lollipops, just in fun shapes, and you can bring them with you. Like, yeah, it's a ring. It doesn't fit on my finger at all because I'm a almost 30-year-old man. Oh, does it fit on my pinky? Oh, it does. Almost. Well, yeah, there we go. Oh my God, tastes like watermelon. Don't know what I expected. Yeah, these ones are the kind of like boring ones. I feel like these are a lot more fun when you're a kid, and just the novelty of like, I got a lollipop on my ring. Same thing with like the candy necklaces and candy bracelets. Just bringing those around. The only difference with this is like, I would prefer the Push Pop, because now if I'm just wearing it around and I like go to grab something and touch something, I'm just getting lollipop all over the water bottle and all over everything. So this one's not great. It also doesn't want to like stay on my finger. It keeps like rotating around my finger, and that's hold on. Does it better on a different finger. Nope, it really doesn't. Unless I want to like completely cut off my circulation. But yeah, it's just lollipops. It's not, these ones aren't the real exciting ones. The exciting ones are the Baby Bottle Pop and the Juicy Drop Pop. Let's do the Juicy Drop Pop for Cherry Melon Boom. That sounds way more exciting than a lollipop has any right to sound. Where's the boom come in? I'm dropping liquid on a lollipop. Like, where's the boom? You say Cherry Melon Boom. What's exploding? Like, do they have the lollipop infused with Pop Rocks or something? That would be kind of cool, actually. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's not what happened. How do I open this? Like, clearly this is the liquid, but how do I get to the pop? Why are these so goddamn difficult to open? Age is 4+. Age is 4+ my ass. A 4-year-old can't open this. I can't even open this. All right, I've now torn off the entire label. I think this is the lollipop. There we go. Again, individually wrapped because apparently the plastic wrapping on the entire thing wasn't enough. Wow. That is very, like, that doesn't have any flavor. It just tastes like sugar. It tastes like one of those lollipops you get that's just like generic sugar. I mean, it's clear there's supposed to be a flavor there, but I don't know. I would not be able to tell you what the flavor this is supposed to be just by trying it. So I'm assuming a lot of flavor comes from the liquid. Okay, good. Now if we turn it over and then squeeze, let's get the drops. Oh, there we go. I don't know how many I'm supposed to squeeze in there, but that's what she said. I think that's enough. That is way more sour than I expected it to be. Yeah, that's actually kind of impressive. I mean, it's clear that the lollipop part is just a mechanism for the juice. Like, this is the candy. This part right here, the liquid, is the candy. The lollipop just might as well not exist. I should have just gotten some of those like candy sprays. I remember getting like the sour spray where it's just like a blue raspberry spray and you just spray it in your mouth and it's literally just like sugar. It's just like liquid sugar, but it was good. That's basically what this is. Like, I could just squeeze it in my mouth and probably get the same experience. Maybe that's why I didn't like these as a kid. Not because of the taste, because it's just like too much work. Granted, I've got the Baby Bottle Pops and those are probably more work, but you know. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Why don't I just do that? That honestly tastes like the sour spray that I would have get. It's not even blue raspberry, but it has that thing where it's like, it hits your tongue and it's just sour. That's it. It's just straight up just sour hitting your tongue. That's actually pretty good on its own. The lollipop's kind of just useless. It's just kind of there. Oh my God, I just got lollipop all over my other wrist. Jesus Christ, these ring pops are a fucking nightmare. All right, now we got Baby Bottle Pop. These are what I got this whole pack for. Cosmic Strawberry Lemonade. That sounds delicious. Now, like the Juicy Drop Pops, the entire label's coming off. That's fine. Same thing happened with the Juicy Drop Pop. So like the Juicy Drop Pops, really the lollipop is not the main focus of the candy. Although the main focus of the candy is leaking out. Why is there powder leaking out? Okay, you gotta go on the sidelines. I'm sick of wearing you. See, this thing's better. The pop goes the weasel. What is it? Push pop? That's what it's called. Because I haven't even noticed that that's on. The ring pop just kept getting in the way. But yeah, why is the liquid like leaking out? Also, why is there? I thought there was more of a like handle for it. So basically, I can't get this open. Oh my God, the packaging is definitely so much worse than it used to be, because I don't remember having these problems when I was a kid. There we go. So it's like a bottle. It's just a lollipop. Yeah, sort of. It's a little more flavor than the Juicy Drop Pop, but like the Juicy Drop Pop, the lollipop has nothing. Like there's no, that's not the key focus. The key focus is you put it into the bottle, shake it up, get all the powder on it. Oh, and look how coated it is. And then you just lick the powder off. It's like, fuck, I should have gotten Fun Dip too as a candy. The thing where it's like, it's just like, I think they were vanilla flavored, like the sticks, and you would just stick them in the pouches of powder and then lick the powder off. And the sticks were actually pretty good too, like the vanilla, like it actually didn't taste bad. That's basically what this is, just more over-designed, and actually had commercials on TV with a catchier jingle. I don't know why. Hold on, let me illustrate this again. I don't know what the dye in the powder is doing, but if I lick some of it off, why is the powder turning black? The powder's red. The powder's like a reddish pink. Why is it turning black? What dye in this is turning into titanium dioxide for color? Sugar, dextrose, which is just more sugar, glucose syrup, which is just more sugar, malic acid, citric acid, buffered lactic acid, natural and artificial flavors, and then all of the coloring is red 40 lake, titanium dioxide, blue 1, yellow 5 lake, and red 3. I don't know what all of those are, but I'm gonna guess I'm slowly poisoning myself with this. But it's delicious poison, so I'm willing to overlook that. And like the other two, I can actually just put this back. And there, I don't have to eat, I have to eat the ring pop like now. I can't store that for later. But everything else, I can just put away and then not deal with it ever again. Oh my God. I just noticed, like, as I was talking on the camera, just looked and saw like a little bit on my tongue. That's all the baby bottle pop. That's not, I would never guess, I would have thought like this would dye my tongue green, or like something else would have dyed my tongue, because usually like blue especially, you get the blue food coloring. Is that what that is? Is the black actually the blue one? Or is that the titanium dioxide? Like, I love how it's just like the center of my tongue. It's not like the rest of my tongue. It's just like down the center. Uh-huh. All right. So I'm actually gonna just put the ring pop down. We got two more things. Now these, I couldn't just order online. I couldn't, well, technically the Warheads I didn't order online. I got them from the same place as these, but there's a few candies that I wanted to try that I figured I would have to like buy online and try to find somewhere. One of them is only in the UK, and I would have had to spend a ridiculous amount of money to get it imported, but there's apparently a candy shop in the mall that I didn't know about that sold all of these. So first up, we've got these. Basically, candy, I don't know what they're actually called, like candy bricks, basically candy Legos. Now, these ones, whereas the baby bottle pop, I was like, I remember going to Blockbuster and getting these. These ones I have another distinct memory, but I don't remember of what, if that made any sense. It really didn't. This is like an Eric Forgets Everything level thing, if you saw those videos. I remember as a kid, I don't remember how old I was. I don't remember if I was in school yet. I'm pretty sure my brother was able to walk around, so he wasn't a baby, so I would have had to be like 5 or older, probably. And I don't think it was on vacation. I think it was somewhere we went to for the day, so it would have just been like in Pennsylvania somewhere. There was a town, which I believe was probably one of those like tourist trappy kind of towns where it's just like designed to look old or simple or whatever, and it's really just there for people to go and be like, oh, look how people lived in the old days, or like in like 30 years ago or whatever it was. Something stupid like that. But I remember there being a candy shop, and I don't know if I was there multiple times. I don't know if we went there multiple times, but at the very least once I went there and I saw the candy bricks and I was like, Oh my God, I need those. Like, it was so cool to me that you had basically Legos you could eat. But I went to the candy store, saw them, and I'm like, yes, I need these. So I'm going to try to build something. I don't know what. Do they snap together really well? They actually don't. They don't really hold together at all. Okay, that's gonna limit my creative abilities here. You know, the creative abilities that I totally have. Okay, the fact that they didn't snap together really limited me, but I think I got something. Ta-da! Ta-da! It's the pile of boxes that I have behind me that I need to clean up. Apparently, it's also just as close to falling as those boxes are. Yeah, the fact that these don't snap together, although that one's holding on. That one snapped in. I don't know, okay. But the fact that these don't snap together kind of ruins the novelty of them. But if they taste good, I can overlook that. Oh, they're so hard. They kind of just taste like sweet tarts. Like not those, like the other, like the chalky, like normal sweet tarts. Like they're not bad, I'm gonna eat them, but like it's just sweet tarts. Maybe a little bit sweeter, but like they're not like amazing. I mean, to be fair, these are ones where I got them knowing that they would not be good. I got them knowing like they were just gonna be generic candy, and I was right. So I'm honestly not disappointed. They're actually like slightly better than I thought they would be, because I had very low expectations for them. I just wish they actually snapped together. But apparently no, those two were snapped together. What the fuck? Yeah, if I snap, these two were snapped together. Oh, do you just need to put a lot of force into it? What the hell? How are, like, some of them are designed well and snapped together. I guess because it's candy and not plastic, like it's very easy for the sugar to just like chip and not have the proper shape. Maybe that's the reason. I'll still eat them. And if anyone watching this video happens to like know of random tourist areas in Pennsylvania and has any idea what the fuck I could be talking about, of where I would have gotten these in like the late 90s, early 2000s, let me know. I actually don't even know if it was a tourist trappy town. I vaguely remember it being one of those types of towns, but maybe it was just a random fucking town in Lancaster, just in the middle of goddamn nowhere. I just remember it was not like densely like dense. It was not, it was like the buildings are far between. And one of them was a candy store that had these. Last thing, and probably the thing that made me do this video in the first place, and I thought I was going to have to buy it online, which on Amazon it's like 10 bucks per one, and you couldn't even buy them in one because Amazon has a habit of just being like, oh, here's this thing in a pack of 4, and it's like, well, I only need one, I don't need 4 of them. So I would have had to spend like 36 bucks, 40 bucks for a pack of 4 just to be able to try them. But luckily, the candy store I went to had them because it has some like foreign candies and stuff, which honestly gave me some very good ideas. If I'm not gonna lie, there were definitely some things looking around that store, like Japanese candies and stuff, where I'm like, that I'm not gonna buy that now, but that could be a good video. But they had these, and I just bought 2 of them because I am confident. I think I only had them once or twice when I was a kid, and it was a long time ago because I guess they're just not imported in the US anymore. I guess they didn't sell well or whatever, so they just, like, they're still made in the UK, they just don't make them in the US anymore, or don't import them into the US, because I guess importing would just be way too expensive for the most part to do it as like a regular thing. But I am talking about chocolate orange. I think I only had these once. It's basically just chocolate in the shape of an orange, but also orange flavored. And it was good. I liked it. I don't even really like oranges, but I liked this. This was really good to me. I mean, I always like the chocolate with a hint of fruit. That's also why I bought this from it. I haven't even tried this. This just sounds great. Raspberry chocolate truffle fudge. Oh my god, it just, I have so much goddamn candy now, but, and it's also why, for hot chocolate, I got like K-cups that are raspberry, like, hot chocolate, because it's just like hot chocolate with a hint of raspberry. I like that. And that's why I think I like these, because it's just chocolate with a hint of orange. But it was also just like cool to me. I don't know. It was just kind of cool. It's like, I'm eating orange, but it's chocolate. Same thing as like, I got a ring that's a lollipop and now has labels stuck to it. But yeah, I just have not had one of these. I think I only ever had them once, maybe twice in my life. And it would have been early 2000s at the latest, because I just have not seen these anywhere. It wasn't until like 2 weeks ago or something where I looked it up and found out like they just don't sell them in the US, but they're still made. Hold on, let's get the, oh my god, that smells so good. Here, I'll put it up to the camera, and then when they invent smell-o-vision, you can smell it yourself. But yeah, you can see it's just like a bunch of orange wedges. And I can actually wrap this back up and not have to eat the entire orange in one sitting. Good, because this is way too much chocolate, in addition to the way too much of everything else. But let's see if this, I'm really hoping, because unlike some of the others, like these, I was like, whatever, they're not gonna taste great. The lollipops, they're all basically what I expected. The sweet tarts were a little bit of a disappointment, but actually not even really a disappointment. They just are like slightly different than I expected. This one, though, I've been hyping up in my mind since I thought about doing this and thought about getting these. If this tastes bad and I don't like this, I'm going to be so goddamn upset. Okay, I'm not really getting the orange. Mostly just tastes like the dark chocolate. Nope. There is a hint of orange in there. Yeah, I'll let it just sit in my mouth and melt. Let's see if that helps at all. Okay, I do taste the hint of orange. It is there. It's subtle, and it is a little disappointing, because in my mind, it seems a little too subtle. Well, maybe. Because towards the end of that one, I got a lot more orange, and it's a lot less subtle. Like the right amount of orange. I'm starting to think that this was just one of those things where I hyped it up so much, there was no chance of it being good. Or not no chance of it being good, no chance of it being as good as I expected, which is unfortunate. Sort of the reason why I don't get excited about games anymore. Like pre-ordering games and games that are announced ahead of time. It's just like, that's going to be a disappointment. Although, to be fair, that has a lot more to do with the game companies just fucking it up than my expectations. But this is definitely, I think, a case of, in my mind, it being amazing and being like something that's so good. And it's all right. Like, it's good. I am going to finish this. I am going to eat the other one that I bought, because I bought two. Because I was that confident that I was going to, like, really like these and want a second one. But it's just not as good as I remember it being. Which I'll take full responsibility for. Again, that's all on me. All right. So, that's it. That's all the candy that I got. There's plenty of other candies that I thought of as I was doing this that I'm like, oh, I should have gotten those. I should have gotten those. Like the Fun Dip. There was something else that I already forgot. There was something else that I thought of. I don't remember what it was when I was eating the Warheads. What the fuck was it? There was some other candy that I was like, oh, I should have gotten that, and then just didn't say any. Did I say anything out loud? If I said anything out loud, it'll be on video. If I didn't say anything out loud, well, that thought was just lost to the abyss. But yeah, if there are any other candies you can, any like weird candies that you can think of me trying, especially because I went to that candy store and there was like, what was the Japanese one? It was like some sort of like shrimp head something. It was like, how is this candy? I kind of wanted to get it out of just pure curiosity, but I also didn't want to get it. They also had those sodas that are like bacon flavored and buffalo wing flavored, like the weird sodas. So like I can definitely do something else at that store or just order something online. So if you have any ideas of like weird candies that you'd want me to try, especially anything sour, let me know in the comments. But for now, I am going to end this video here. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Oh, my tongue hurts. Like all the sugar and the candy, my tongue hurts. Oh. That was a mistake. I didn't have to do that. I already tried them. And it's gone. All right. At least those don't last a while. Oh my God.